set to kick off.
The Titans kicker Stephen Gostkowski ready to do the honors, and we are underway in Nashville. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers.
Rodgers pass.
Devontae Adams, 72 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 27. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
That ties the game at 7. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. The 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete.
2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Extra point.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
44, Mike, 44. Let's go. Where we at? 44 for Mike. Danny.
On first and 10, Tannehill. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Tannehill throwing again. This one caught by Davis. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Again, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again.
Stephen Gostkowski.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
10 at the 27-yard line.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. His throw caught right around the 6. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. These two teams all tied after one.
Score all tied.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Shepard. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, a perfectly executed crossing route. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
First down, Packers.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Packer ball carrier brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
Valdez-Scantling.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have moved out in front. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as... Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's into the clear. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the most? Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. This is Henry. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards. Now it's Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drill thing.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Harold Landry showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, 55, Mike. Hey, 626.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down here, but Very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play. Flush, and he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. To throw is Tannehill. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it will stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Tannehill on first down. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, Tannehill going for it all. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On second and 10, Tannehill. Now he's flushed out right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Titans 41, Packers 33.
Boscoe now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Darius Shepard on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Their own 49-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Tannehill now to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 6-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
On the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Served. Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Tannehill. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Loss of 2 yards.
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Stephen Gostkowski on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Rodgers. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Goal to go.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And the Packer first
shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Packers.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Rodgers pass.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 20.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Green Bay.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it from a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. And again, it's Rodgers. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
37. Packers 39. Mason Crosby to kick off for
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
44, Mike, 44. Double dog, that's the way. 44 to Mike. I got you, Paul.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Smith catches left side. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Give him 32 on the play.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
1st down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
1 yard. 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Rodgers again now. Dancing to his left. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Rodgers to throw once more. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rodgers connecting with Equinemius St. Brown. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Makes the score Titans 54, Packers 46. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Darrington Evans, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
54.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?